Farming Simulator 19 on Ravenport, and let's see what's here. Since last episode, what have we all done? I think I harvested this field off screen here, got that done. Sold the crops off that, made a little bit of money. We're up to $101,000. I believe last episode we were a little bit in the hole, so to speak. So we're looking a little bit better here. Currently harvesting oats on this field here. Just pretty much started on that. I'm noticing here needs lime, so we're going to have to put lime on this field here next time around. Yeah, looks like the oats are coming out quite nicely. And then over on our other field here, yes, we got a beautiful crop of weeds sprouting over here. Yeah, we better get on those right away. Don't want any weeds in our field if we can help it. So let's grab some spray here. Where is the sprayer at? On the other side here? Over here. Apparently I just left it laying over here last time I used it. Okay. And we still have herbicide in it yet. That's good. Okay, just going to hire a worker here. We'll let him take care of the weeds there. Okay, never mind. Maybe not. And you quit. Why? Let's raise you up here a little bit. That would probably help you a little bit helpful. Yeah, I don't know why he quit there the first time. That's kind of annoying. Oh, let's see what's here. I wonder if I can fertilize this too. I notice it's, if you can see it, it's taking away the fertilization on this field here. And by taking away, I don't mean it's taking it away in a bad way. Just, if I can get another application of fertilizer on here. Interesting. Might have to try that here when it's done. Still need one more application of fertilizer on this field here. It's got one, of course, already when we plant. We, of course, got the fancy new horse seeder here, which no-tills and fertilizes for us. So, like, win-win here with this particular seeder, which is actually, wow, look at that. It's looking pretty worn already. I don't think it has that many hours on it, so it shouldn't look that bad, I won't think. But, oh well, whatever. Okay, let's see what's here. So, lime. You know what? I'm probably really should put lime on this field here before I start planting. You don't have to with the game here, I've noticed, but yeah, for realism's sake, let's get some lime going over there. A little bit overkill. Well, yeah, somewhat overkill here for this spreader probably, but the only other tractor I have left at the moment. Still, it'd be nice to have probably like one more tractor here yet, you know, so we got one spraying, we got one, you know, like fertilizer. And then, of course, we got our big tractor, the John Deere 8370 RT here pulling the seeder. I did find out, by the way, the case, because I had the John Deere plowing. And it's like, oh, man, we have to switch the tractors around. Yeah, let's just try the case. So I put the case on the seeder. It does pull it. Not as nice as the John Deere here, obviously. You know, John Deere's got a couple more horsepower on the case, but the case will pull the seeder decently on flat ground anyway. So yeah, let's see what's here. We got 101,000. What are we going to probably try to aim for next here? Like I said, I think we should probably start looking at increasing our fields here again. So that's probably going to be our next goal. I don't think I can borrow a whole lot more money, so pretty much everything we're going to have to earn at this point too. I get another field, but yeah, we made a good $100,000 off the last harvest, so that's actually pretty good. At least I thought it was anyway. Mind you, I'm just planting oats this time. Last time around, I think we had barley. It was barley I had planted on these fields here. So even with the barley and I think it was sunflowers down on the main farm field there, that we made well over $100,000 off that. That was pretty good. We can check into and see if there's any good contracts. I know I was watching while I was harvesting the other field. There's just a couple small things, you know, $1,000 here, $1,000 there. It's like, yeah, it's not even worth starting. If I'm going to do a contract, let's see if we can find some of the richer blooded ones, you know. Good 10, 15, 20K contracts. Take a little bit of time, but at least feels like we make some good money off those. One thing somebody did suggest, and that is you can like purchase a field. So you have to borrow the money, purchase the field, harvest it, and then sell the field back. Now, I haven't taken the time to look into see how much you'd lose buying and selling land. I don't think, doing real estate in Farming Simulator 19 is a profitable business that I know of. Basically, the idea there, though, wasn't necessarily the real estate, but you buy the field, you harvest what's on it, and then once obviously you harvest it, you sell the crops, and then you sell the field again. Well, like I said, I'm not sure that's necessarily maybe a good way of doing it or not, but out of curiosity here. Don't even remember. What did we pay for this? Value $213,000. About what we paid for it, wasn't it? So does that mean if we sell it, that's what we get for it? I'm not sure I really want to try it. Does that give you an option? But $210,000. Like I said, I'm not even particularly interested in this piece of land here. Just doesn't look appealing at all as far as fields go. Definitely looking at some of the fields up in this direction here. It's going to be well before we can afford any of those. I mean, $680,000. That's kind of expensive. That's even more expensive. Not too bad there. Field 10. Field 6. Still thinking field 6 is probably one of our better fields to try aiming for. Got 4. 4 doesn't look too bad. 5. These are getting kind of a little ways away. I'm not sure I want to get that far away yet. We kind of move the center of our operations here at some point. Not sure. Oh, by the way. Somebody did say, too, if I put the cover on, then the hired worker will move as well. So, in addition to getting out of his way, you can also just turn the cover on. Apparently, that'll get the combine moving again. Still annoying that the combine stops like that. Hopefully, they'll fix that in the next update. For those of you who have not seen the next update, by the way, wow, looks like some big changes coming here to Farming Simulator. Especially in the way of being able to edit the terrain. For those of you who have not seen the updates that are coming out, definitely should check those out. Definitely looks very promising. That'll be, I think, the 1.2 update, I believe, is what it is. Okay, and you know what? It occurs to me if I'm going to put lime on the field, I probably should have put lime on the spreader. It's got fertilizer in it, doesn't it? Oh, boy. I could put fertilizer on the field, too, couldn't I? Yeah, except I'm not sure how that would work with fertilizer, lime, and then seeding over that. You can do fertilizer and lime at the same time. That's not a problem, but I'm not sure how that'd work with a no-till seeder. So let's, we'll just take it back here. Yeah, there's a lime right down there. Oh, well. Well, let's check the contracts here. Is there anything good in the contracts? Ooh. Oh. Field 8, 25,000. See, now there's the kind of contracts we're talking about here. And we get is that the ideal combine? I feel like it is. Harvest, oh boy, more oats too yet. Okay. Field 7, that's, fertilizer, that's not too bad. Yeah, we definitely have some really nice contracts here. Like I said earlier, there was just, contracts like this, $1,000, $500, $3,000, is kind of a pricey one. But we actually got some higher dollar contracts here. So, Field 8, let's just take that right away. We're going to lease that one and we'll fill this up here first. Then we'll come back to that contract. Seems like I've done oats in that field before, so I don't think that's the first time I've done oats over there. Again, if you're not familiar with the contracts there, especially at least the harvesting ones anyway, once you have the contract fulfilled, what you need to harvest, you can finish it at that point. But what I would advise is completely harvest the field, and then whatever is left, you can take that and sell it yourself, therefore making even more money off the contract. Kind of like a little extra bonus there. Now, you're not going to probably make a whole lot, but at least, depending on the size of the contract, you should make a few thousand more. So just because you finish the contract, don't necessarily just quit right there. Like I said, obviously you can, but if you want to make a little extra bonus there, just finish the field to 100%, or real close to it anyway. Like I said, you get that little bit of extra bonus there. Oh, you know what? Before I take the fertilizer out, I can put fertilizer on this field here. Let's sprayed the entire field from here anyway. check this here a minute. Oh, my goodness, I don't think he missed anything on this field here for a change. That is, oh, he missed a little bit there. Okay, well, maybe I better hold that back out there. I think that's the best job I've seen a hired worker do in a long time here on this field. Normally, they pretty good at missing stuff on this field just because kind of the odd shape of it. And then at least in this corner here, hired workers sometimes won't like it because we're kind of like right on the border of owning and not owning this. So if the hired worker's over just a little too far, he'll not work. Okay, there we go. And we'll get this put away here a minute. Then we'll let's see if we can fertilize that field. Then I can leave the fertilizer in there. We'll get that field finished. Then we'll switch out for the lime. Okay. Put fertilizer on this field. It shows it's showing up. Okay, is that actually applying? It is. Wow. Okay. Growth cycle has not occurred yet. That's why I was wondering if I can or cannot fertilize. Like I said, I could see with the spray I was taking away the fertilization state. So it's like, wonder if you'll be able to do that or not. So I guess spraying weeds is considered a change on the field, I guess, and allows you to put another application of fertilizer down. Worth noting. Okay, so let's our new equipment here. Well, not really our new equipment, our new leased equipment here. So yes, this is the ideal. Oh, what size is it? Say it anywhere? This is the 8T, so the smaller one, I guess. I believe it's the 8T and the 9T. Still a huge combine, though. But look how long this thing is. Ridiculous. Oh, and there's a pallet of lime here. Haven't really been back to the shop here, at least for lime and stuff, since putting those placeables down. I'll push that out of the way here for now. Oh, you know what? Boy, it's going to be interesting. There's a reason they gave us a header trailer. This header doesn't have a trailer built into it, does it? Yeah, not a problem. Not a problem. We'll just do a little off-roading in our combine here. Look out, car. Coming through. Oh, we took out that sign. Avoided that sign. Oh, great. There's another car coming. Oh, might have scraped a little bit of paint there. Just a little. Good thing it's leased equipment. You know what they say, drive it like you don't own it. Yeah, anyway, again, like I was saying about this combine here, probably should watch where I'm going to. Look how long this combine is. It seems like so much longer than some of the other combines. Yeah, boy. Hope we can make it through here or not. Because, unfortunately, we can't take out light poles with this. Didn't even scrape any paint there on that one. How do you like that? Okay, we might have scraped a little paint on this one. And this should be field 8 here, right? Yes, it is. I'm kind of curious. I wonder, can you put fertilizer on this field, increase the yield, and then double check here. I don't think there's any fertilizer on this. Yes, saving content. It's got weeds. And no fertilizer. So if we were to spray this field, it is limed, interestingly enough. It doesn't need lime. Okay. So if we were to put spray the field for weeds, and if we were to put fertilizer on this field, would we increase the yield? I wonder if it will even let us do that. It probably won't let us do that. Worth a try, though, right? Kind of curious. Grab our tractor here. And just see if we can spray the weeds. Because, weeds is minus 10%, 15%, or whatever it says in the menu there again, for loss on our grain. And the spray here doesn't really cost that much. Fertilizer doesn't either. So, you know, for a couple $1,000s, we can spray the neighbor's field, double the yield. Guess we'll find out. What you know, get with Farming Simulator 19 being a fairly new game, we got to figure out what is possible and what's not. Okay, we'll read some comments here in a moment. And by the way, since the last time I've recorded an episode, it's been what, 5 days? Yeah, I think it's been 5 days. Came down with a real nasty, I don't know, flu-type bug of some sorts. Not really sure what it was. Really upset stomach, and just like I said, I posted it on the community there on YouTube. Just absolutely wiped out. Not, you know, like bad sick, just wiped out as, you know, energy just zilch. So yeah, like a really weird flu, upset stomach bug. Yeah, like I said, I'm not really sure what it was, but I know a couple others have posted there as well. Said they had the same thing, real nasty something or other. Okay, well, let us, because of course we don't own the field, so maybe it won't let us do a task that we're not supposed to do on it. Anyway, Kentucky Farmer was saying, in reality, we spread lime every 3 years. You don't have access to this land. And it's right. It is actually doing it, though, isn't he? Should have put fertilizer in it because it is fully grown, so the herbicide actually wouldn't work. I should have remembered that. Yeah, it's been 5 days since I played the game here, so well, actually, 4 days, actually. Something like that. I had episodes already pre-recorded, planning on working on the John Deere 2510 project. That, of course, did not happen. And like I said, so wiped out I couldn't even make it to the computer there to upload the videos I did have recorded up. Okay, never mind. That was, I figured it was worth a try. Let's hire that combine here a minute, just get him going. There we go. Okay, a Fendt. What is this? A Fendt 939 Vario, huh? Looks about the same as it always has, I do believe. Okay. It's a Fendt. Whatever. Oh, that's what they gave us for trailers? You gotta be kidding me. Seriously? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Well, I can see which trailer I'm going to put on the front and put on the back. They gave us 2 different ones here, if you can't tell. Yeah, the one that's got the steer axle in front and the one that don't. They both got hitches on the back, right? And they both visually do. Doesn't necessarily mean with Giants they'll both work, but... interesting trailer combination. I don't get why they didn't just give us, you know, one nice, decent-sized trailer. Probably check on our combine again as well. He's got to be full. Or either that, he's quit. One of the two, most likely. Okay, let's leave him here for the moment. Let's see, what are you doing? You are, as I said, full. Oh boy, and it occurs to me, we got oats we're harvesting. We're going to be selling our oats. I wonder what that's going to do to the price of oats. Maybe I should get this field harvested first, make sure we can sell our oats for a good price, because we don't care what kind of price we get for the neighbor's oats, right? And the neighbor might, but we don't. Okay, speaking of oats, what do we got? Oats are 628. 628 at the ranch. Okay, so not too far away. It's always nice to actually see the ranch as the sell point when you're up harvesting on this field here, because the ranch is, I think, probably the closest one. The restaurant isn't that far away either, but ranch is fairly easy to get to from here. Oh, let's see once you're back to the comments. Where, Rocco? How do you install mods on the PS4 more than what's already on there? To install mods on the PS4, you can only use the mods that are available through Giants. I'm assuming you're asking, can you install other mods like what the PC has? No, you cannot. You can only install the mods that have been approved by Giants. Corey was saying if you turn your dirt on slow, it'll also slow down your need to repair as well. Actually, something we might have to maybe look at, because it does seem like the repair is quite frequent. And it probably won't be so bad either, you know, if you could repair when it's like all the way down. But at least with some of the stuff here, it seems like you have to like constantly keep it repaired. I mean, once it gets down 3/4 halfway, you have to repair it. That seems a little excessive to me. Not that it's really that expensive, but it does seem a mite excessive. And by the way, I have discovered something real interesting here. For those of you who keep asking me to put fuel in this tractor here, I have not put any fuel in this tractor at all yet. What I've noticed, every time you save and exit the game, and I don't typically play more than, you know, hour or two at a time. So whatever fuel's in this tractor will usually last that long. So just, you know, close the game, get back in, and guess what? There's fuel in the tractor again. So I haven't had to pay for any fuel in this tractor yet. Actually, I'm not sure about any of the other tractors for that matter either. I haven't even been paying attention to fuel, because I've kind of found out you don't really have to fuel them up, it seems like. The game automatically does so if you don't. Yeah, this tractor's getting fairly close to needing fuel, isn't it? Doesn't need it yet, though. Riker was saying there's a horse helper mod that lets you ride your horses. Yes, there is. If you're watching the multiplayer series, we are using that on there. Works quite well for riding, or keeping your horses ridden, I guess you could say. Really makes horses much easier. Maybe to some extent almost too easy. Because I can definitely see you making a lot of money off horses if you use that mod. Again, at least on the multiplayer server, you got a little bit of a benefit of time progresses a little bit quicker, so horses can get upgraded quite a bit quicker. Blue Line was asking what mod are you using for the silos to fill lime and stuff. Those type of mods don't work. I am actually not sure where these particular silos came from. I do not know. Someone on the multiplayer server acquired them. But yes, they definitely work quite nicely, and highly recommend them. Speaking of multiplayer again, too, by the way, if you'd like to join us on the multiplayer servers, you are welcome to do so. And just join us on TeamSpeak. Okay, let's grab the cedar here. We'll take that up by our large field there and start working on that as well. Kyle was saying the John Deere RT is a waste of money. The 8R has more horsepower and still cheaper. Oh, I'm sure the 8R is cheaper because a tractor is always more expensive than a wheeled version. At least usually is anyway. Not sure there's any examples of anything that's not that way. And at least as far as the game is concerned, you're technically right. There's really not much benefit to having a 8RT versus an 8R. Now in real life there might be. In the game, not so much that I know of anyway. Other than it's just cool to have a John Deere 8RT. And again, I've already got the 8R on my multiplayer series, so just trying to keep, the equipment a little bit different. Even though I basically have the same 7250 on multiplayer, and some of the other equipment's the same, like the spreader and stuff like that. I do have a different planter. And I don't have a 6M series on there yet. And also, I'm doing horses on there as well, so a little bit different. Jordan was saying, I like your videos. They have helped a new farming simulator player get the basics. The rest is just instinct. So yes, thank you very much for that. And he was the one here that mentioned if you close the cover, then the combine will move on. So yes, good to note there. Kentucky Farmer was saying that tractor with single tires looks stupid. Boy, I couldn't have put it any better myself. It sure does look ridiculous. Looks very ridiculous if you ask me. Okay, where do we put... Oh, the spreader is still down in the other field yet, isn't he? Okay. We can get you to finish, don't we? You ran into a tree. I'm not sure why you ran into a tree, though, because... if we look at the field here, it doesn't look like he was even doing anything anyway. Interesting. Well, someone almost has a full tank. Get all this? Yeah, we should be able to. Helper has stopped. Work unexpectedly. Unknown reason. Don't you just like it how it's an unknown reason? You think the hired worker would know why it stopped, but you see that an awful lot. Unknown reason. James is asking, why does the tractor have no beacons? Beacons? Who needs beacons? We, use our four-way flashers. Although we have had that discussion before on the channel here again, beacons are starting to become a little more common here in the U.S. Emphasis on starting. I wouldn't really say they're common yet, but you are starting to see more of them. Previously, tractors did not have them. All you would see were the four-way flashers going down the road. That was pretty much it. Oh, you know what? And I should put lime in this, shouldn't I? Right. Lime. Okay, let's take care of the hired workers here a minute. Okay, which one? Oh, you quit. For some unknown reason, huh? It looks like you started harvest and then just decided, yeah, I've had enough, I'm going to quit. What it looks like happened here. Oh. What is actually your problem here? Because you are... Why are you missing all this? Stop. Is there another crop type in here or something? Somebody was saying, if your combine's missing, it's because there's other crop types in here. I'm not entirely sure. I thought at first maybe that was the reason, but looking at this, and I've had it happen a couple other times, maybe there is something in here. If there is, I sure don't see nothing. That's for sure. Oh, there we go. I don't know, he harvested it this time. I'm thinking it's just some sort of bug in the game. That's my thoughts there. Okay, well, anyway, everyone, it looks like it is time to wrap it up for this episode here. I need to go get some lime in here. Second time we were going to go up there without lime. But yeah, if folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and till next time.